Yeah, man. Nigga like me need a little haircut or whatnot. What's going on though, man? Snacks on Sports. I'm back with another one. Ain't nothing nothing major, nothing, but want to talk about these Golden State Warriors, man. Real quick. Um no no worries about nothing like that. Just a frustrating, just disappointment. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Just a little disappointment. Um, because just from a aesthetically pleasing standpoint, you know what I mean? As far as, on the eyes, you just want to see your team, play a clean game, and they just didn't come out ready to play, man. You know what I mean? That's all it be, man. And the Warriors, they lost to the Mavericks tonight. Luka, Luka went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Had a 40-point triple-double. I heard motherfucking Steve Kerr talking about
moments of collisions and such that define a game and makes it more consumable in the social media atmosphere.
I heard Steve Kerr talking about Jonathan Kuminga, because Jonathan Kuminga played well tonight. You know what I mean? But talking about he played fantastic defense. You know what I'm saying on Luka, brother. 41 points. Yeah. That wasn't no fantastic defense. I know he wasn't the only person guarding him, but he was guarding him a lot. But, and I understand what he was trying to say. He played him better, or he played him, Kuminga, he had a few plays, a few times where he stopped him once or twice. And just overall, Kuminga is starting to look like he understands and he's getting it. You know what I mean? As far as, just how to play the NBA game and how to play defense. He got all the tools, physical tools to be a good defender. He just got to put it all together. But to say it was fantastic, and this man Luka went for 41 points, that wasn't, if that's fantastic, and I understand, like I said, he trying to, he played well. He played, Kuminga played better and stuff like that. He, but yeah, don't. It wasn't that way. That wasn't fantastic. If that's fantastic, you need to be better than that. He still got some work to do then. You know what I'm saying? Because that was some bullshit right there. But I actually, about an hour ago, an hour or two ago, I actually, was a little bit more perturbed by. I done calmed down a little bit now. Cause like I said, even then, there's nothing, it's nothing to, there's no worries or nothing like that. I'm not even tripping at all like that. It's just, from, we got off to that little rough start this year, you know what I mean? Which a nigga wasn't ever tripping off of, and we've been playing better coming into this game. Coming into this game, we had won 8 of our last 11. We had, got back to a game above 500. Came into this game 11-10. So, first 10 games we was 3-7, and then the next 10 games we was 7-3. So, and then won the game after that. So, we playing better. This is just one game, but you just want to, it's just watching the game. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean in the playoffs. The playoffs is a different game. Obviously, what happens in game 22 has no bearing on what happens in game 22 of the regular season has no bearing on what happens in the playoffs. But I'm just saying from a standpoint of just some fundamentals. They calling a lot of traveling plays. Jordan Poole, you got to play better, man. You know what I mean? Clay had an off night, but I ain't never worried about Clay, man. You know what I mean? Clay is proven. So, yeah, Jordan Poole is he got to understand they calling that carrying, and even tonight they was calling some traveling. You know what I mean? Steph had a Steph game. He could have been a little bit better down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? With a shot or two or, a better decision to be made. I don't have a problem with him going for the kill shot at the end of the game. Once we was down by 2, he wanted to hit a step back 3. But, I mean, if you're going to pump fake it all that, bro, you can't travel. You can't move your pivot foot and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then just the, some of the, the turnovers and fouling, it's like I said, I want to keep saying this because it's nothing that I'm worried about, bro. You know what I mean? It's nothing that I'm worried about and nothing like that, man. There's no worries or nothing as far as in the long run. You know what I mean? I'm just ready to get on the little run now, man, and start to, and I feel like that was a game that tonight we probably should have won, even though probably didn't deserve to. That's kind of like an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? How should you have won it if you didn't deserve to? We didn't deserve to win it because of how we started out. You know what I mean? Got down by 17 in the first quarter. Just lackadaisical play, not coming out ready to play. You know what I mean? So that's really where the game was lost right there. But I knew we would make a run and come back, but it's just you have to exert so much energy trying to get back into the game. And I mean, it only took them a quarter to get back into the game, but they could never fully get over the hump. They got over the hump as far as they took a 1 or 2 point lead at different points of the second half. But I still don't feel like they fully got over the hump. And that's what I mean when I say they should have won that game, because it's right there. It was right there for the, for the taking, man. And just bring it home, man. I want to win, bro. Period, point blank. I'm greedy with it. It ain't no big, like I said, ain't no big deal with this little loss. You know what I mean? On a Tuesday night, game 22 of the regular season. But I'm greedy, man. I'm greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's just frustrating. You know what I mean? It's just and a little disappointing. Just to see them lose a game like that, like I said, it's, but hey, I want to win, man. I want to win and stack up wins and start to get up there in the seed and start to position ourselves for seeding, man, for the playoffs. That's all it is. It's just me. It's just me. It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's just me wanting to see my team win and wanting to see them play a full game and start to and for that to start to happen game after game. You know what I'm saying? Game in, game out. And so yeah, man. It's just
Protect it today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So call now.
Let me go grab my laptop. You know what I mean? See 1 or 2 things from some post-game press conferences that I might want to comment on or whatnot. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. Yeah, so I just wanted to just touch on this and just speak on this real quick, man, and hear a few of these words from Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and a few other players, you know what I mean, in a press conference, and see if they say some shit that I might want to comment on, you know what I mean, before I get off this live, because, this ain't finna be no long live. Yeah, man.
Normal recording.
Let's see here, dog. But yeah, man. They got Warriors got Friday night. They got the, so now they you gotta. Ain't no big deal, bro. Like I said, but we gotta simmer on this loss for 2 nights now. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to, because they finally got over the hump of getting back to above 5, getting back to 500, and then getting above 500. So I just hey, I don't want to look too far ahead, take it a game at a time, but they got 3 games coming up that are pretty winnable at 11-11, and out of being 11-11 right now, I'm feeling like they should be 14-11 after these next 3 games. Straight the fuck up. That's just how I feel. You dropped one tonight. Okay, you like I said, hey, you probably didn't deserve to win this one tonight anyway. So, get back on our high horse, man, and get it going. Let me see here. Yeah, man. It's just a game that's like, and Dallas coming off a what, 4-game losing streak. You know what I mean? We coming off of what, 2 or 3 game winning streak. So they was a little bit more, and a little bit more of urgency to win. Even though I would say that ain't nothing but just an excuse. You feel me? Yeah, that ain't nothing but just an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching something. Let me see if I can go back there. Yeah.
Making, he's been listening. Okay, you look at the end of this game, the crunch time minutes when the Warriors were trying to win this thing. Now Jordan Poole stepped in with about 80 seconds left to play, but from 4 minutes on, like, who was
they talking about Kuminga right now.
Jonathan Kuminga was on the floor. I don't know.
I mean, and I'm not saying the kid telling me the right things every single day, but just knowing that they have a lot of experience.
Here. Listen, okay, let's hear from Steve Kerr.
Yeah, let's hear from Steve Kerr real quick.
On Jonathan Kuminga, and then we'll watch the team.
Best game I've ever seen JK play because everything he did contributed towards making an impact on winning. His defense on Luka was fantastic. He was disciplined. He stayed down. He challenged shots. I think he had a couple blocks. He stayed patient offensively. He just took the shots that were there. He knocked down a big three. JK has been fantastic. He's really coming into his own, and that's very exciting.
Best game ever, Steve said. And let's go to the best game ever. Best.
He stayed patient offensively. He just contributed towards making an impact on winning. His defense on Luka was fantastic. He was disciplined. He stayed.
Now that's the only part right there. That's the only part right there I disagree with. Defense wasn't fantastic on Luka. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he wasn't the only one guarding him. He didn't give just Jonathan Kuminga that 41. But don't tell me he played fantastic defense on Luka. And this nigga went for 41 points. A 41-point triple-double. Nah. It could have been more fantastic-er. Yeah. To me, playing fantastic defense on Luka is keeping him, at 20-something points. You know what I'm saying? That would be fantastic. But like I said, I understand what Steve Kerr is doing, and that's why he's a great coach. Because overall, I agree that, Jonathan Kuminga did play solid defense. You know what I mean? It's Luka. You're not going to stop him. You know what I mean? But they can play much better defense on him. I've seen it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. And at the end of the game, we still had a chance to win it. So it is what it is. But I'm just disappointed that we didn't ultimately pull it out. I feel like, and we're getting there. We still getting there. It's still early. You know what I'm saying? But we getting there. But I do feel like in years past, a game like that, we win. You know what I'm saying? We find a way to close it out and win. Even at the end, we was down 3, had a wide open Klay Thompson 3-pointer to tie it up and take it into overtime. He just missed it. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it just come down to we just didn't deserve to win that game. You know what I mean? That's just the reason why we didn't win. You know what I mean? You gotta, and that's my only frustration. And the thing is, it's frustrating for me as a fan, not in the big picture scheme of things. I'm gonna keep saying that. Only in the small scheme of things, just because then you see Steph Curry and Draymond Green walking off the court, shaking their head because they know they lost a game that they probably should have won, even though they didn't deserve to. And then you feel stupid because you walking off the court a loser in the game that you could have won. That's that feeling y'all gotta have. I'm greedy with it. You know what I mean? I want us to dominate in the regular season as well. I know it don't fully, it don't matter if they anywhere. It don't matter about seeding when it comes to the Warriors, but I still want to play well. You know what I mean? But that's how we gain that fear factor back. You know what I mean? Like, teams already know that you're gonna have to deal with us regardless. So, but we can take that fear factor up a notch. You know what I mean? And if we just dominate some of these regular season games that we should, and but that's that feeling that they gotta have, and they walking off the court shaking your head, feeling stupid because you lost a game that you should have won. That's that feeling. You gotta have that. You gotta have that feeling at the beginning of the next game to really internalize it and say, well, no, we ain't having that, man. We finna start getting some wins, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, they already been getting wins. They was 8-3 in their last 11 games. So, but I'm saying, hey, it's time to get a little 7, 8, 9 game win streak going on, man. You know what I mean? It's time to go on a little 15-5, 16-4 run in our next 20 games. It's time now to go into the All-Star break humming and just continue that after the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I wanted to be 12-10 tonight, not 11-11.
Down, he challenged shots. I think he had a couple blocks. He stayed patient offensively. He just took the shots that were there. He knocked down a big three. JK's been fantastic. He's really coming into his own, and that's very exciting.
Best game ever, Steve said. And let's go to the second quarter because
I see a comment right here off this YouTube stream. This NBC Sports Bay Area on their YouTube channel. It's just the little post-game show with Kareth Burke and Monty Poole, and on the live stream, somebody said even though it was a loss, I'm not mad. It was a good game. Maybe besides the first 8 minutes. So yeah, I mean that's ultimately what it. Ultimately, I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm just greedy, bro. I'm just greedy. I've been looking at how we've been playing. We've been playing better. We've been playing well, which I know we was going, get it right. And this is a game against Luka that, I just want to win this game. And when it's close down the end, you just want them to make the right plays down the stretch to bring it home. And they didn't do that. And that was just the frustrating part. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really ain't really nothing to sweat. You know what I mean? I'm just getting off my little frustration of the loss. You know what I mean? Just the fact that we lost. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to lose. I want to win every game. And if we gonna lose, shit, let the game be over with already in the fourth quarter with 5-6 minutes to go. So I already know, all right, we lost this game. This shit over. So let us be getting blown out by 15, 20 or something. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, they lost that one. They lost that one in the first quarter. Lackadaisical play, careless turnovers, like always, and this fucking fouling shit. You know what I mean? This fouling, you niggas got to get this shit in order. You know what I mean? But they deep, you can tell the defense is starting to pick up some. You know what I'm saying?
There was a sequence that Jonathan Kuminga.
They just made too many mistakes tonight.
There. All right, well, we're talking about him so much. Why don't we hear from the man of the hour, Jonathan Kuminga?
I mean, it's pretty much everybody. It's a group of all guys on the team. Just their encouragement every single day. Just keep pushing. You never know. Just keep going hard every single day. And I think, like I said, you take your time. It's just a matter of time, and things just coming in the right path. So I'm just gonna keep listening to what they keep telling me. And I'm not saying they keep telling me the right things every single day, but just knowing that they have a lot of experience than me, I just gotta buy in and just listen to whatever they're saying.
You had 3 these first 10 games, and I think when we talked, you said you didn't really know why, that you were trusting my head coach to receive that, but how does it feel now to kind of feel like you solidified your position?
Man, you never know. I won't say I have solidified yet. You know, it comes down to whenever the game is not going the right way and the coach is going to trust you, they only trust Vade. So, you just got to keep fighting. You just got to keep fighting at the end of the day.
First time back here since the conference final, obviously a wild game, but it feels a little bit like a playoff atmosphere.
I wouldn't say that. No, like I said, everybody always say we're the defending champions. Every time we play against anybody, they're going to try to play their harder to just beat us, and everything's going to fall through for them, so we just got to keep fighting.
To Madeline's point, just a few short weeks ago, you were kind of in Moses' position, right? Now the roles have kind of reversed. What are the conversations like between you two guys that came to the league at the same time? How are you keeping them up during this challenging stretch?
We always talk. Moses like my brother. We both got drafted here, and I know for sure we both gonna stay for the longest. So we just always talk. Whenever things ain't going right, we always just encourage each other. Because, like I said, today it might go well for me. Tomorrow it might go well for him. So we just gotta keep encouraging each other to a point where every day go well for both of us.
The Warriors needed this game from Jonathan Kuminga. They had 6 players in double-digit scoring, but this was a game that was cold for Wiggins and for Clay and for Poole. So somebody came through to help out. It was Jonathan Kuminga. And in a 3-point loss,
the Warriors had a chance to win. So I know
Wiggins, Wiggins been playing well. Wiggins ain't going to play.
They had a chance.
Well, 82 nights. So, I expect for him to have an off night or, every here and there or something.
Positives. Michael Green was a -2, but that's nothing given that he played only 8 minutes.
Sure.
But the other guys were all double-digit positives. So
we haven't said that at all.
He didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but for the most part.
Yeah, Jordan Poole got to start. Jordan Poole got to play better, bro. Your 140 finna start kicking in next year, bro. And you know what I'm saying? We need you to be. He's just streaky. He's streaky. And he just gotta. He's still young though. He is still young. You know what I'm saying? He just got to become, more consistent and understand that for whatever reason, they calling a certain level of, they trying to get a hold of players, shuffling their feet and carrying the ball and a lot of shit that they've been letting go. They not letting that shit go no more. And I think ultimately that is a good thing overall for the whole league. Because, it has been getting to a point to where you see some shit, man, you like, bro, this nigga just took 3-4 steps. They ain't called nothing. This nigga shuffling his feet. You know what I mean? These niggas catching the ball and shuffling their feet 3 or 4 times before they shooting. That's traveling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas coming down. Jordan Poole coming down, driving, putting his, you know what I'm saying, putting his palm all the way under the ball and then bringing it all back up. That's carrying, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't carry the ball, nigga, and take 2-3 steps and then start dribbling again and shit. So he got to get that in order because they calling that shit. You feel me? Jordan Poole was a plus 14 tonight, though. Jonathan Kuminga was a plus 21. Anthony Lamb was a plus 13. DiVincenzo was a plus 15. Jermichael Green was a minus 2, but he only played 8 minutes. Everybody else played 16 minutes or more, 16, 25 minutes, 17, 27 minutes. So, yeah, man. That's pretty much it, bro. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, a nigga just want to win, man. You feel me? So Friday night against Chicago at home, you know, we should be able to get that one. We 11-11. Let's get to 12-11. Then 13-11. Then 14-11. You know, if we can be 14-11 after 25 games, I'll be satisfied with that. You know what I mean? I'll be satisfied with that. So, but that's pretty much all it is. I just had to you know what I mean, get that off, you know what I mean, stress that off, you know what I mean, and vent one time. Little loss, ain't no big deal, just, you know, it is what it is. I'm gone though, Snax on Sports, man. I keep saying it, man. I got to do my my NFL weekly recap. I ain't did that shit in damn near like, 7-8 weeks now. But hopefully tomorrow will be the day. You know what I'm saying? Since what did we just have? Week 11? Week 11 just wrapped up. Either week 11 or week 12, one of them, I forget whichever one it was. I think it's week 11. But yeah, I'm trying to do my week 11 recap, you know what I'm saying? And assess where we at in the NFL season. But yeah, I'm gone, man. Warriors, I ain't worried about nothing. It's just win the games you're supposed to win, man. I don't give a fuck about this nigga going for that 40-point triple-double. Should have still won the game. You niggas out there bullshitting. You know what I mean? Get your fundamentals back down, man.